Hello and welcome back to Puyallup versus Sumner. We're finishing our marathon from Monday night, that game that was at 4 hours, 41 minutes. We finished the top of the 10th inning and decided to call it, come back, finish it tonight, Thursday night. Beautiful night, much better conditions out here to play baseball. So we'll be resuming in the top of the 11th inning. So just as I said, beautiful weather out here tonight. Low 60s, but the sun is shining. Few clouds out there, blue skies. I mean, just the perfect baseball weather. So, very much of a change in terms of that tonight. We'll see what's going to happen at the. Hopefully, we could be here for one inning, but we could also be here for a while. So, you never know what's going to happen. On the mound for your Vikes, who's going to be coming out in the field first, is Kyler Johnson, number 34, who up until Monday night had been very solid all year, just absolutely dominant on the mound, and then came out Monday night, and I couldn't tell you what happened. I think the weather definitely played a big role, but struggled a little bit with that, and so hoping to bounce back tonight here, as the rules work that the starter is able to re-enter tonight's game. So Kyler Johnson coming out on the mound for your Vikes, and he will be facing Sumner's cleanup hitter Austin Grandal, followed by Alec Highland and Jake Dennison. So Sumner's in the 4, 5, 6 spot of their lineup, so a pretty solid spot in their lineup. Johnson, once again, just looking to come out and deal, find the zone early, pound the zone, find some strikes, get the ball into the outfield for his guys. I mean, that's all you can ask out of him. Let's see if he can find it. I know his dad was saying pregame he's not feeling super well right now. Starting to feel a little sickness coming on, so hopefully he can fight that off and come out and deal tonight. That is just what your Vikes could ask for. Once again, they're looking to just be here for an inning. That would be real nice if Johnson can come out, get a few outs, get 3 outs, and in the bottom of the 11th, get some runs. Get just 1 run is all they need to win this thing, finish it off. So, really no question about how long we'll be here tonight. I'm hoping it definitely will not be as long as Monday night. Once again, 4 hours, 41 minutes was our game time that night. So, Kyler Johnson on the mound for your Vikes here in the top of the 11th, looking to come out and deal. Behind the dish, Torrin Herrick. At first, Carter Pierce. Second is Drake Anderson. Short is Connor Ellingson. Third, Braden Molman. Left, Kendall Luckman. Center field is Jonas Kim. And in right field is Evan Scavato. So a solid field out there. Plenty of guys that can make some plays for your Vikes. Let's see if they can do it tonight. For Kyler Johnson. The first baseman, number 11, Austin Grandal. So Austin Grandal actually saw something. Signed 2 days ago to play baseball at Yakima Community College. So he will be continuing his baseball career. Came in to throw in the, I think, top of the 10th. Threw pretty solid for Sumner. First pitch hit over to Drake Anderson, who's going to make a diving play. Throw it over to Carter Pierce, and they're going to get the first out after Grandal takes first pitch, fouls it over to Drake Anderson, who was kind of a routine ground ball, but tripped a little bit, was able to make the play in time, though, and get the out there for your Vikes. So that was all they could ask. We've got one away after the first pitch. The third baseman, number 7, Alec Highland. So far so good for Kyler Johnson. I mean, not much more you can ask. Next pitch, down low, ball 1. He's going to miss that. That's going to bounce off Torrin Herrick and go down outside. He's got an 1-0 count at the plate for Alec Highland. Once again, let's see if Kyler Johnson can find his stuff here. And next pitch on its way. Curveball, that's going to be hit back to Johnson, who's going to field it, run over, toss it to Carter Pierce at first. He's going to make the grab for the second out of this inning. We've got 2 away real quick. So that's a good way to get going for your Vikes. They could use some momentum, get the bats going early today. Hopefully, as we said, get out of this thing in 1 inning. That would be very nice. And that will bring up Jake Dennison. The catcher, number 8, Jake Dennison. So once again, Dennison stepping in with 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 11th inning. Good pitch from Kyler Johnson. Curveball in there for strike 1. So looked solid so far. Let's see if he can keep it up. And next pitch on its way. Curveball again. What a pitch from Kyler Johnson. Just tailing right back into the zone. I mean, just all you can ask for out of him. 2 straight curveballs here to Jake Dennison. Gives us an 0-2 count. I wouldn't be surprised to see a fastball blown by him here. I mean, Kyler Johnson can definitely bring the heat. Yes, he's going to bring it, but that one fouled back. Staying alive is Jake Dennison. Count remains 0-2 as he fouls that behind him. So once again, Johnson struggled for your Vikes. He started actually Monday night in 1 inning pitched on Monday night, allowed 2 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of those being earned, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Down low, just missed his spot there was Kyler Johnson, 1-2 count. So let's see. Jake Dennison went 1 for 4 with 2 walks. Down low. That just tells you how long that game was. He had 6 at-bats. 1 for 4 with 2 walks. It was a lengthy game, to say the least. So 2-2 count, 2 outs. Next pitch. Good pitch from Kyler Johnson. He's going to get him watching for strike 3 on the curveball. So he sees the side. A very effective inning there for Kyler Johnson. Let's see if he can keep it up. That would be nice here if he can do that. We will be back in just a second. Your Vikes looking to get the bats going. So coming out on the mound for Sumner here is Jake Dennison, the catcher, who was the catcher for the latter half of this game. So he'll be on the mound in the bottom of the 11th for Sumner after a great inning from Kyler Johnson in the top of the 11th. So Dennison looking to deal, but your Vikes looking to come out, get their bats going early. Leading off for them is going to be Carter Pierce, followed by Kendall Luckman, and then Drake Anderson. So 8-9-1 in the lineup for your Vikes. See what they can do. Carter Pierce struggled a little bit at the plate this year, but he's looking to get his bat going early. Hopefully be the leadoff man aboard for your Vikes. That would be huge here in the bottom of the 11th inning. So Carter Pierce does have a very successful selective eye, as he walks pretty often, actually. Let me see if I can find that out. I think he had, let's see here. Carter Pierce, 1 walk. He went 1 for 4 on Monday night in the first half of this game. So he's looking to start things off strong here against Jake Dennison. Here on a Thursday night, beautiful night with the sun out. Let's see what Carter Pierce can do if he can be the leadoff man. First pitch, inside, ball 1. So Carter Pierce looking to be the first guy aboard. Hopefully the one to come across the plate. He's going to have a word. Mark Weiss is going to go out. Say something to the umpire. So I think what just happened is that Dennison came out and threw, and I believe that the Puyallup team was over there. The coaches were checking to see if Dennison was eligible, and Weiss believes that he isn't eligible. So they're going to go over and see what is going to happen. So I'm not sure what leads them to believe that he is ineligible, but they do believe that he is ineligible. And if you come out, throw a pitch as an ineligible guy, that would be a forfeit for Sumner. So not sure what's going to happen here. Weiss over here talking to the team, talking to Adcock, Sumner's coach, and the umpire, making sure what's going to happen. I don't believe that Jake Dennison threw on Monday night, but I could be wrong. We will see what's going to happen. So they're going to confirm. Oh, I guess he did throw on. Yeah. So Jake Dennison did throw on Monday night. The umpire's going to go over. So they talked to the Sumner team there, and then they're going to go over the. I think the umpire's going to go over, have a word with Justin Luckman, who keeps home book for Puyallup. Make sure. So yeah, Jake Dennison threw 1 1/3 innings on Monday night. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. This will be interesting. Looks like the field umpires out there having a word. But yes, the umpire over there talking to Justin Luckman, who's the home book. Not sure what will happen. So I think what the rule was is that a reliever who comes in, as long as they stay in the game, they can come back on the mound. But maybe Jake Dennison didn't stay in the game. I'm not sure. So long conversation going on over here in front of the Puyallup dugout. It's got to be tough for Carter Pierce, just having a big break between first pitch of this at bat. Also got to be tough for Jake Dennison on the mound for Sumner. Looks like the umpires are walking off. Not sure what's going to happen. And Casey Adcock, Sumner's head coach, is going to go over, have a word with them. And the umpires are going to call him over. So yeah, not completely sure what's going to happen. But good catch by this Puyallup coaching staff, realizing that they brought Dennison out on the mound, kept it a secret, let him throw one pitch, and then Weiss called over the umpire to tell him that, hey, we think he is ineligible. And so now, not sure what's going to happen. But I know if you pitch someone that is ineligible, you forfeit. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen. And looks like Adcock's a little frustrated. So yeah, very interesting. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. Having a word, it would be very interesting to hear this conversation going on right now. But I'm not sure what it is. The field umpire kind of walking around, walking back to his spot. So, I'm not sure. Seems like he's a little frustrated too. Yeah, very interesting situation we've got going on here. So yeah, as I said before, the Sumner pitcher that came out on the mound, the Puyallup coaches believe that he's ineligible to throw, and they let him throw one pitch and then came and had a word with him. Excuse me, then Coach Weiss came, had a word with the umpire to tell him, bring it up. And that's game, I think. Is that game or? Not sure what's. So Jake Dennison having to come off the mound. He starts walking off the mound. I don't know what's going on. As Dennison dropped the ball, walked off the mound. It'll be really interesting. So yeah, Adcock said something to Jake Dennison on the mound. Dennison dropped the ball, hanging his head, walked off the mound, started walking over, didn't cross the foul line. We said something to Adcock's. Adcock's going back over, having another word with the umpire. Gosh, I don't know what's happening. Now, Weiss and the umpire conversing again. This will be interesting. So, Are they saying he is eligible to? Interesting. So I guess he was eligible to throw because now he's throwing. So he heads Carter Pierce at the plate with an 1-0 count. I mean, this is got to be frustrating for both him and Carter Pierce. So 1-0 count to Carter Pierce. Let's see what he can do. Big opportunity for him and your Vikes. And next pitch. Curveball. Tails in there. Called ball 2. So we've got a 2-0 count. Looked like it could have been called strike 1, but called ball 2. A 2-0 count here to Carter Pierce. He's looking to be the man aboard and hopefully the one to come across the plate to win this thing for your Vikes. Never know, though. Let's see what he can do. Facing down low again, ball 3. So a 3-0 count. This is going to be very selective for Carter Pierce. I'm sure you're expecting a fastball down the middle, and you never know. I mean, so a 3-0 count to him. To lead off with a walk would just be huge for your Vikes. Next pitch, inside, up high, ball 4. So he's going to lead off this game with a 4-pitch walk. Runner on first, nobody out. Carter Pierce, the winning run there at first for your Vikes. For Kendall Luckman, let's see what Luckman can do. And a courtesy runner over there at first, it looks like. I think that's Camden Hughes. So Camden Hughes coming in for Carter Pierce. Just a little bit more speed on the base pass is what they were looking for. So Kendall Luckman at the plate. Left fielder number 7, Kendall Luckman. So Luckman stepping in, runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 11th inning. Let's see what he can do. Once again, facing Jake Dennison on the mound. And first pitch to Luckman on its way. Curveball, he's going to swing on that right over into the tennis courts there along the first baseline. I guess the old tennis courts. So Luckman an 0-1 count. I mean, just so slow are these pitches coming in from Jake Dennison. I mean, you got to wait on him hard. He has a curveball that he's thrown multiple times and struggled to locate in Pierce's at-bat. That one looked like it could have been a ball, but Kendall Luckman swung on it outside, just getting a little aggressive first pitch. So an 0-1 count to Kendall Luckman. Let's see what he can do. And Luckman's going to show bunt, pull back, outside for ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count. The catcher's going to turn around, throw it down to first, but Camden Hughes, the courtesy runner there, is going to get back in time. So let's see what Kendall Luckman can do with a 1-1 count. Nobody out. Runner on first here in the bottom of the 11th inning. Big opportunity for your Vikes. And next pitch on its way. Swung on. Luckman's going to foul that, stay alive. I mean, behind that almost, just waited a little bit too much on that one. So 1-2 count now. Let's see if Luckman can find the right spot and drive a ball into a gap. So big opportunity for Kendall Luckman. Your Vikes coming off a big win, 11-1 last night against Rogers. I mean, just big for them. Getting some momentum against crosstown rivals Rogers. Started out a little slow, but then ended up getting the bats going. Levi Cucci threw a complete game, one hitter, only allowing one run. I mean, was so solid on the bump for your Vikes. So coming off a really solid win. Kendall Luckman's going to swing at that one. He's real frustrated about that. So we've got one away now with a runner on first for Drake Anderson, the leadoff man. Let's see what he can do. Second baseman number 5, Drake Anderson. So Drake Anderson, opportunity here for your Vikes with a runner on first, one out now in the bottom of the 11th. Let's see what he can do. I mean, Anderson, someone who's just so consistent. The right man you want for this job. Camden Hughes going to slide down to second, and he's going to get in there safely. Now the runner just 180 feet away from home. The winning run, Camden Hughes there, the courtesy runner for Carter Pierce. 180 feet away from home, winning this game. Let's see what Drake Anderson can do. If he can wait, find a pitch he likes. After the first pitch he saw was way outside on a curveball. So Drake Anderson just waiting on the pitch he likes. Once again, facing Jake Dennison on the mound, too. Throwing it pretty slow for Sumner. Outside, ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count to Drake Anderson. Once again, just the perfect position here for Drake Anderson. I mean, perfect position for your Vikes with the leadoff man here with one out, runner on second. Following him is Evan Scavato. I mean, both these guys so consistent throughout the season, have been real solid. Next pitch, curveball. That's going to go in there. Oh, my gosh, called ball 3. Looked like strike 1, but it's called there consistent. It's been called there consistently tonight for this first inning. So, I mean, if he's going to call it consistently, I'll respect it. Once again, Drake Anderson batting .333 on the season. 3-0 count. Down low, ball 4. That's going to walk in, put runners on first and second for Evan Scavato in the bottom of the 11th inning. Big opportunity. Let's see what Scavato can do. The right fielder, number 27, Evan Scavato. And Evan Scavato batting .545 on the season. Wow, that's incredible. I mean, just been so solid, so electric at the plate, so consistent. See if Scavato can keep it up. Runners on first and second. First pitch he sees is way outside for ball 1, so a 1-0 count. Yeah, Evan Scavato, just the perfect man right here in this position. With only 1 out, runners on first and second. Let's see what he can do, if he can find curveballs that have been in there that have looked like a strike all night. And all 3 of them have been called balls. So, interesting. 2-0 count to Evan Scavato. Runners on first and second. Big opportunity facing Jake Dennison. Next pitch. That's called strike, though. That was more of a ball than the pitch that was called a ball before. So, 2-1 count with 1 out. Runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 11th inning. Evan Scavato, let's see what he can do. Wait on a pitch he likes. That ball called outside. Ball 3, a 3-1 count. Let's see what he can do here. Big opportunity. Hopefully load the bases even with a runner on first. I mean, Sumner coming off a tough loss last night to South Kitsap. So, 3-1 on its way. Curveball. Called strike 2, so full count to Evan Scavato. Let's see if he can clutch up, find the pitch he likes, hopefully drive a run, drive a ball, or find one that's called ball 4. I mean, you got to be real selective. You got to fight hard here. Can't let anything that you think is going to be close, especially in a situation like this. Outside, ball 4 to load the bases with 1 out for Jonas Kim. What an opportunity here for him in the bottom of the 11th inning. The Sumner catcher is going to go out and have a word. Let's see what Jonas Kim can do for your Vikes. Bases loaded, 1 out here on a Thursday night. Once again, we're finishing up for the game Monday night that didn't finish. Let's see once again what Jonas Kim can do here for your Vikes. Center fielder number 3, Jonas Kim. So Jonas Kim, the opportunity to win this one for your Vikes. Let's see if he can do it here, facing Jake Dennison. And first pitch of his at-bat is going to be down low for ball 1, so 1-0 count to Jonas Kim. So, I mean, gosh, Sumner must have... They blew through quite a few pitchers Monday night, but, I mean, must have blown through a couple last night against South Kitsap. Jonas Kim's going to hit that over to the shortstop. They're going to get the force out at the plate with 2 outs. So that was trouble as that one was hit right to the shortstop. Good play by him. So we've got 2 away with the bases loaded. Let's see what Kyler Johnson can do if he can win this one for your Vikes. The pitcher, number 23, Kyler Johnson. So just 90 feet away. 2 outs, bases loaded in the bottom of the 11th for Kyler Johnson. I'm expecting a couple balls. So for Kyler Johnson, let's see what he can do. I mean, this would be huge if he gets ball 4 here from Jake Dennison. I'd be expecting it, but let's see what Kyler Johnson can do. Next pitch on its way. That's going to do it, folks. So that's going to walk in the run. A walk-off walk after such an interesting game we had Monday night. That's how we're going to end it. So your Vikes win this one by a score of 9-8. So a walk-off walk for Kyler Johnson. Your Vikes win this one. Big win for them. They move to 6-0 on the season. So a quick one tonight, facing Sumner, finishing this one off in just an inning. I mean, that's all they were looking for, all they could ask for here on a Thursday night. Once again, they face Emerald Ridge tomorrow at Emerald Ridge, 4 o'clock. That'll be a big game. Your Vikes 6-0 now on the season. Emerald Ridge, I believe, 5-1, something along those lines. So we'll see. Should be a really good game tomorrow. Make sure to stay tuned live on Twitter at V of the V. I will be live tweeting that game. Once again, thanks for tuning in tonight just for this quick inning. Great game. Big win for your Vikes. We'll see you next Thursday as your Vikes have 2 away games, then their next home game next Thursday facing South Kitsap. I'm Tanner Pierce, V of the V, signing off.